Hey guys, it's Steven here from CORE Therapy and Pilates. Happy Friday, folks. I hope it's a great week for you. Comment below, like below to let me know you're here watching. Anyway, I wanted to go into our second video for our spring break skiers series. So I want to build on what we started last time, where we started talking about the arches and the ankles. And today we're going to still think about the arches and the ankles, but we're going to work up into the knees a little bit and do a little bit for the knees. So today, ski series number 2, getting into the knees. We're going to do some squats, some lunges, some different varieties of that. So I've taken my shoes off for this because, again, I like to do the strengthening with the shoes off. If your shoes are on, you're not going to change the position of your arch. You're just going to feed into the position that your shoe is holding you in. And I want you lifting those toes, lifting those arches with all of the strengthening. So with that said, let's jump into a little bit of work. Now, adjust this just a tiny bit. Okay. So in this position, we're going to create that same lift that I talked about the other day, and then relax. So the toes lift, splays lift, and the arch lifts. Then as we are in that position, we're going to go into a squat. And up. It's a mini squat. Lift the toes, lift the arches, and squat. And as you're doing this, you want to think of keeping the back and core engaged as well. You don't want to just be arching your low back, but keeping your back in a good neutral position. So there's a squat for that, all right? Then we're going to take our heels together, and we're going to lift that arch, and we're going to do a outward motion like this. Now, I don't know, I'm not a dancer, but I've heard this is called a plie in the dance world. So as we're getting into this position, we're still strengthening our knees, but yet we're still strengthening the arches at the same time. Back and forth. Now this gets a little bit of some different activation in the glutes firing in this position, all right? So we're doing it parallel, and then we're doing it turn out. Now we're gonna do a lunge series. And for the lunge series, what I like to do is, basically, I'm going to show you a lunge series with the left leg, and then we'll do it with the right leg. So I like to go forward and lunge. Come up, go at 45 degrees, and lunge. Come up, go lateral, and lunge. And back, and lunge. Forward, and repeat. Back to the front. All right, now we'll switch legs and do the same thing. Forward lunge, 45-degree lunge, and lateral lunge. 45-degree lunge, and forward lunge. And we'll do that one more time. Good. And good. All right, so that's getting real heavy into the quads. Now, we're gonna do another one for the quads that will require a step or stairs, or you can take a couple books and do this with a few books. So now we're gonna stand on the step, and the idea, create that arch in the right foot, and I'm lowering down to touch the left heel to the ground. Lateral step up, it's called. And to do it on the other side, create the lift of the arch. A little less control on this side for me, it's a little tougher at that very end range. Okay, so that's a lunge progression and a lateral step up. All right, now what we want to do is work the hamstrings a little bit, because the hamstrings are the back part that needs to be strong as well. So we're going to get into position here. Now, you're going to lift your rear end in the air, firing your glutes and hamstrings, engaging your core. Up in the air, hold, and lower down. So we're going to take an inhale without moving. We're going to exhale, lift, take an inhale at the top, and then exhale down. To challenge it, we'll go up, bend the knees, and go back and then lower. And good. So those are some things to work on to strengthen the back line of the body after working on those quads, because we don't want to just be quad dominant, but the quads are going to be way overworked when it comes to skiing just based on the position you're in, like this. So they got to be ready for that. So that's what we got for you today. The lunge progression, forward 45 degrees to the side, some squats, some plies, and then a little step ups, and then some bridging on the back. All right, guys, that's it for today. I hope that makes sense. We'll see you around next week. Take care.